Number 2.
3,
4,
On July 2nd, 2015, 4 weeks into my 6 weeks of maternity leave, the Secretary of the Navy, Ray Mabus, announced that effective immediately, women who serve in the Navy will have 18 weeks of maternity leave available to use during the first year of the child's life. With 2 weeks to go before I was supposed to return to work, I was notified by my chain of command that my paid maternity leave would be tripled. I couldn't believe it. How was I so fortunate to be given the amazing opportunity to bond with my newborn? Hi, my name is Shanna Murillo, and I'm going to explain to you why it is imperative for women to receive paid maternity leave following the birth of a child. The United States is behind the curve when it comes to offering paid time off to new mothers. Working mothers should be given the opportunity to receive paid maternity leave because it benefits employers, taxpayers, and the well-being of the mother and the baby. I support American families and working mothers, and I believe all should be afforded paid maternity leave, and I hope you will support them too. While serving on active duty, I was able to take 18 weeks of paid maternity leave after the birth of my daughter. By the time my daughter was 4 months old, I was ready to return to work. I had gotten time to heal from delivery, bond with my child, and establish a good milk supply, all while being able to continue to contribute financially to my family. This is what makes me credible to speak on this topic. Let's begin with the workforce, how the workforce will benefit by mandating paid maternity leave for working women. When women are afforded the opportunity to take paid maternity leave, they are more likely to return to work at the duration of their leave. Employers who offer paid maternity leave to their employees have higher retention rates. According to Rex Hupp from the Chicago Tribune, evidence from states such as California and New Jersey who offer paid maternity leave indicate that employees given paid leave are more likely to return, cutting down the costs of recruiting and training new workers. This should be a huge incentive for businesses and companies who want to keep their employees. The employers are benefiting greatly by offering paid maternity leave to their employees, and in the long run will be saving money as well as having high employee satisfaction and retention rates. When a mother takes paid maternity leave, she can tend to her child's needs while simultaneously tending to the family's financial needs. After giving birth, it is necessary for a woman to take time off from work in order to heal, take care of the baby, and take care of the baby. But that does not mean that her financial responsibilities go away. Most women in the U.S. are not fortunate enough to work for companies who offer paid maternity leave. Because of this, women are having to depend on government assistance during this time, just to make ends meet. Steve Manasse from Rutgers Today reflects on a Rutgers University study called Pay Matters: True Positive Economic Impacts of Paid Family Leave for Families, Business, and Public. Manasse states that the study concluded that not only is pay leave associated with fewer dollars in public assistance spending, it reduces the chance that a family receiving public assistance will increase its use of public funding following the birth of a child. If employees were mandated to offer their employees paid time off, new mothers would be less likely to need public assistance. This will significantly impact taxpayers by saving on government resources. Not only do employers and taxpayers benefit, but mothers and babies benefit greatly from paid maternity leave as well. Some women who are not given paid maternity leave are less likely to take any time off at all after giving birth, and will most likely return to work because of financial hardships. This can negatively impact the health of mother and the baby. It is crucial for a mother and baby to spend time together to bond and establish good breastfeeding habits, which lead to improved immune system for babies. According to a research article about paid maternity leave, author Arjit Nanti states that paid maternity leave and parental leave policies are consistently associated with improvements in child health. If we know that our children's health can be improved by paid maternity leave, then it should be a no-brainer. Paid maternity leave will allow a woman to take the needed time off from work to establish a healthy relationship with her newborn child. Here is a visual aid for my audience. It is a report from the United States Department of Labor. And the report is called "The Cost of Doing Nothing, the Price We All Pay with Paid Leave Policies to Support America's 21st Century Working Families." And this is just some examples of parental leave policies from other nations. And I'm just going to read a few. In Canada, they offer 15 weeks at 55% pay with additional 2 weeks unpaid. And in Germany, it's 14 weeks at 100% pay. And there's just a few more countries and examples here as well. We have considered 3 important aspects that you must take into consideration when forming your opinion on mandating paid maternity leave in the United States. Employers, taxpayers, mothers, and babies all benefit from paid maternity leave. In conclusion, we as Americans must fight for paid maternity leave and our mothers and babies. We identify as being the greatest nation in the world, so we must recognize that the United States of America is behind the rest of the world when it comes to taking care of our families. Now is the time to establish a mandatory paid maternity leave policy for all working mothers in the United States. Here's my audience again.
1, 2,
3,
4.